I'll say this. I really know how to do radio. I'll say this. Anthony really knew how to do radio. And what drove us nuts were all these stupid executives and lawyers just shutting down so much of the stuff that worked. And one of the things that worked on the Opie and Anthony show was us messing with celebrities, because there was a time that celebrities were not willing to give you much of anything. They were scared of their own shadows. They were scared if they went on a show like Opie and Anthony, even Howard back in the day. Now Howard talks to everybody, all the A-listers, but even Howard had a tough time getting a lot of celebrities on his show because a lot of these people wouldn't open up. They were too scared. So a lot of times when we were doing the Opie and Anthony show, especially way, way back, we hated talking to a lot of these celebrities because we knew they weren't going to say crap. And then people would be like, oh, my God, you had blank on the show today? I'm like, yeah, but it was boring. No one cared. They couldn't wait for us to move on from that interview to do some crazy thing with these girls that were coming in or whatever. So we would mess with the celebrities because we're like, we got to get something out of it for our audience, because, you know, when you do a radio show, it's not a given that you get to do that job forever. You know, there's ratings that come out all the time. There's special interest groups back in the day coming after you all the time. And you had to entertain your audience. So if you were getting all these celebrities in and you're trying over and over again to get them to say anything interesting and they're just shutting down and holding back, then it was our job to make these guys entertaining for our audience. Because if we didn't have the ratings, we would go bye-bye. So we would mess with a lot of these celebrities over the years. And the Kristen Bell thing, I was just feeling it that day. And I did what I did, and the hammer came down on that as well. And we got a talking to, like, you know, because of that, the people that represent Kristen Bell, they represent all these other celebrities, and now all these other celebrities aren't going on your show. I got a talking to it. I'm like, all right, so who cares? We're gonna still be entertaining. But that was the beginning of the end, where we had to like behave when it came to celebrities, because at SiriusXM they had a massive celebrity culture that we were effing with. With that said, because Smoke Blunt gave me $1.99 and some good content, here's the bit. Most of you have heard and seen this over the years, but it's worth playing today on a Sunday morning.
We got to interrupt this news story. We got a big star on the phone, Kristen Bell, the star of Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Kristen.
Yes.
Congratulations on the new movie. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Awesome. All right. Best celebrity interview ever. All right, so 92-year-old man home. That was really hard to.
See, even Anthony said best celebrity interview ever. And that it was based on the fact that he knew too over the years, like, oh, another celebrity we got to talk to, and they're going to give us nothing. And every time I see her dumb face on those commercials with her dumb husband, it makes me laugh. Because I don't think she's talented. I don't think he's talented. What's his dumb podcast? It destroys. What's his name? See, I don't even know his name. Dax or something like that. Dax Shepard. Oh, I tried his podcast. It stinks. It's a cheap version of the Howard Stern show. He obviously listened to Howard Stern.